95.9 Seaview Radio. Good afternoon. I'm Mike Balsamo. Getting really excited. The second annual Palm Beach Craft Beer Festival is this weekend at the Meyer Amphitheater. You can always go to pbcbf.com for more information. Great live music at the event last year. We've got one of the bands with us right now. It's 3/5 of Raggy Monster, Ryan, Billy, and Rachel. Missing two people today, guys. We'll maybe catch up with them a little bit later. But let's talk to you guys first. Ryan, what instrument do you play?
I play drums.
You play drums. You look like a drummer.
Oh, I guess I get that.
It's the guns, man.
It's the guns.
Rachel, what about you?
I'm the vocalist, and sometimes I play piano, but not too often.
And what about you, Billy?
Mainly just piano, and then sometimes electric guitar, and then every once in a while the guitar.
Sounds like
And
you
he
guys
sings.
And you sing too. Pretty eclectic sounding group. How would you describe yourself to somebody who's not familiar with you?
Well, our official genre is indie, alt rock / classical. So
Can you make up genres as you go?
yeah, I change it every couple months.
I'd put a little experimental in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still working on the
A
final
little
genre name.
psychedelic-esque
Yeah.
How do you cross classic, indie, and alt?
Well, it's like classical because I had 15 years of like classical piano training growing up, so that's a big part
that's
of
the influence. I was trained classically, vocally too, so that's the classical aspect of it.
And then alternative, I think, comes from our guitarist, really.
It's got a classic rock, psychedelic kind
like
of
Hendrix almost
thing
kind of
going.
sound.
Sounds good. Well, that brings me to ask you, who are your influences? Who brought you guys to do this?
There are a lot. I mean, for me, it would be like originally like Beethoven, Rachmaninoff kind of stuff. But nowadays, I listen to, a lot of indie rock, just like Arctic Monkeys, Modest Mouse. I really like Radiohead and Muse,
Of course.
that kind of stuff.
I think we all have our different influences, and it brings us all to create something completely different than all of those
Well,
influences.
so who's your influences, Rachel?
It's really hard for me because I have so many. I would say different female vocalists like Portishead, Karen O from the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. I really appreciate them, and they definitely influenced me a little bit. I've always been a huge Bob Dylan fan.
Of course.
He's going to be playing here pretty soon,
Yeah,
so
we're
I'm
going to
really
see him in a
excited
couple
about
weeks.
that. But no, that kind of like that folky aspect really influences me with the vocals.
And Ryan, what about you? Neil Peart all the way, right?
Maybe not really. I come from playing a lot of progressively like instrumental, experimental type of music where it's unplanned and just go with the flow, and their music kind of just reminiscently goes with that, I guess. So I can just free flow with them, and
Yeah.
it's just
Ryan's a
We've
gypsy.
had 3 practices with him, and he pretty much already knows our entire set, so
It's pretty
he
impressive.
catches on very fast. Yeah.
Gypsy
Is it
drummer.
a little easier for a drummer to catch on with the band, or maybe a vocalist easier to slide in? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean,
It really depends. I don't know.
yeah, this is actually our 4th drummer. We don't like training drummers.
Turning and burning them,
this
huh?
has been, this has been,
By
Pre-
far the best
Yeah.
and easiest, like to mesh in with us.
yes.
We're speaking once again with Raggy Monster, 3/5 of them, Ryan, Billy, and Rachel. Getting very excited for the second annual Palm Beach Craft Beer Festival coming up this Saturday at Meyer Amphitheater. Once again, it's pbcbf.com for more information. Guys, plenty of breweries from all around the world. What are you looking forward to?
I'm hoping that Due South comes with something like really unique. I went there one time, and the owner and the guy who came up with all the beers, he had something that he said he came up with it in the last week, and it was so successful that they sold out of the entire vat that he made within that week, and he didn't write down what he did, so he has no idea.
The entire brew? Oh, that's
Yeah, he has no idea like how he made
Strategy.
it. So he's been trying to like get that recipe again, but hopefully they'll come out with something like that,
Have you guys put any thought into your first song in the set list?
We already have the entire set list planned out. The first song is called Morgan's Organs.
Can you give me a little background on that?
Well, the name came from our last drummer's name was Morgan, and we just thought it was funny because it rhymed, and it's just a really weird
Well, also, I play an
song.
organ sound. And
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It just fit.
It's
It
just-
has nothing to do with the lyrics at all.
It really doesn't. It's just got a really weird sound. It's really funky. The lyrics are really trippy and they don't make sense half the time. It starts with like a 1-minute speech and just organ, so that's pretty fun.
I haven't heard a good organ solo in years, so I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, you'll
Last but
hopefully
not
be
least, guys,
surprised.
before I get you out of here, I got to ask you: is it true that bass players get no love?
Kyle gets
Kyle
a lot
gets
of
love.
Kyle gets a lot of love.
They
So
are.
not in our case.
I just read a thing on the internet about some girl sleeping with a bassist, finding out he was a bassist, and being really pissed off about it.
That seems to be how it
Next
always.
day, she's like, "Oh, I
Aw.
wish it was somebody important. But next time, I'll be more."
There you go.
You know,
I feel like Flea gets a lot of love.
I
He
bet
does
they
all
do.
right. What
He
about the
does
other
it.
guy married to Ashley Simpson or Jessica Simpson? I
And
guess
nobody
he's-
cares about him.
Well, fortunately, most women can't tell the difference between a bass and a guitar, so I think I
you
think,
go.
I think they'll probably
Sadly,
be all right.
but it's true.
They are Raggy Monster. Don't miss them at the second annual Palm Beach Craft Beer Festival at the Meyer Amphitheater this Saturday. Once again, it's pbcbf.com for more information. Guys, thank you so much. Can't wait to see you this weekend.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Thank you.
See you there.